So, today we will start discuss about the Yantra. You know what is Yantra now? What is that? Instrument. Then, what about the Shastra then? What about Shastra? That is also instrument, no? Then what is particularly what is the Yantra then? That is Shalya. One which hurts Mana and Sharira, that is Shalya. What is Yantra? Yantra is the blunt instrument. Yeah. These are the surgical instruments, surgical blunt instruments. Okay, those are called as Yantra. So last class में आपको बोला इंट्रोडक्शन क्लास दिया, तो आज पूछ रहे तो नहीं याद आ रहा है. डेफिनेशन तत्र मन शरीर बाधाकरणानि शल्यानि. दिस इज द डेफिनेशन ऑफ द शल्य. तेषां हरणोपाय यंत्राणि. द इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स यूज्ड to remove the shalya. So those instruments are called as yantra. Can you turn it off? Those instruments are called as yantra. So what Dhalana says, yantrate shastrakarmaha समये नियंत्रते रोगी रोगो वा अनेन इति यंत्रम. So this is the Dallana's commentary about the definition of yantra. You come for next class. So it's too late, no? The things used at the time of surgery to control rogi and roga. Why are you sitting like that? Okay, we can understand the instruments are used to treat or to handle the disease. How about it control the diseased one? You have to interact. Whatever comes in your mind, let me know. See, roga is okay. What about the rogi then? Niyantrate. So if the roga comes under control, the rogi also become comfortable. Okay. So if there is a bleeding, okay, and your patients become panic by seeing the bleed, and if you put a tourniquet or you arrest it somewhere, somehow the rogi also comes under the control. You are doing the niyantrana of the rogi, and whatever the instrument you are using, so such kind of instruments are called as yantra. So whenever it is asked about the definition of yantra, you better to mention Sushruta definition and Dallana's commentary on that. Hastameva pradhanatamam. Among all the yantra, all the blunt instrument, surgical blunt instrument, hand is said to be pradhanatama, is a better instrument. Coming to the types of instrument, tani shat prakaranani. There are 6 types of blunt instruments: swastika yantrani, sandhonsha yantrani, tala yantrani, nadi yantra, and shalaka and upayantra. These are the 6 classification. Shat prakaranani tadyata swastika yantrani, sandhonsha yantrani, tala yantrani, nadi yantrani, shalaka yantrani, upayantrani cheti. So these are the 6 variants. On which base this classification has established? See, swastika is a structure, swastika shape. Sandhonsha, means is once again based on a structure and its function. It means it is structured to catch the tissue. Tala yantra, like a pellet, spoon shaped instruments. So Nadi yantra, tubular instruments. So this first 4 classification based on the structure, the appearance of the instrument. The 5th classification is Shalaka yantrani. The instruments are used in the surgery of head and neck surgeries. Upayantra. So these yantras, they won't fit in any of this classification. Or you can understand saying that these upayantras are less used, hence they are put into another classification. All the yantras which are less used or won't fit any of this classification, those are categorized in the upayantras. So there are Chaturvimshati, 24 in number. Which one? Swastika yantras. Dve, which one? Sandhansha yantra, Sanigraha and Anigraha. Tala yantra, how many? Dve, Ekatala, Dvitala. Nadi yantra, Vimshati, 20 in number. Shalaka yantra, Ashtavimshati, 28 in number. Upayantra, Panchavimshati, 25 in number. All together 101. So let me know. Swastika yantra, how many? Chaturvimshati. Length is 18 means Ashtadasha angula length. So Swastika yantra should have the length of Ashtadasha angula. Sandhansha yantra Dve Shodasha angula. So length 16. The Sandhansha yantra should have the length of 16 angula. Tala yantra Dve Dwadasha angula. So and Nadi yantra, there is no any particular length is mentioned for Nadi yantra, Shalaka yantra, on Upayantras. But in generally, a general length, what they have mentioned, that is once again Ashtadasha angulaha. For all the yantras is a general, not mandatory. Materials used, the instrument, which material we have to use to prepare. Okay? Prayashaho lohani bhavanti. In common, loha is used to prepare the instrument, that is iron. Loha means iron. So based on your requirement, you can take make use of gold, silver, whatever. Okay? But prayashaho lohani bhavanti. Gold, silver, wood, etc. Coming to shape of yantras. So apart from human, so maximum animals, they use mouth, and birds also use mouth more than their limbs. Is it or not? Okay, to pick the things, to eat, to extract. So lion, they eat means they separate the structures by using the mouth only. So swastika yantras are classified into 2 categories basically. The yantras which are resembling as that of the mouth of the animal, and the yantras which are resembling as the mouth of the birds. Okay? So only humans we are using limbs than the mouth, but rest of all the animals, to pick something, to separate something, they are using the mouth only. Hence the mouth is most commonly or comfortable to do the things with ease. Hence the instruments are structured based on the mouth of the animals and birds. Coming into yantra gunas, what are the swastika yantras which are based on the animals and birds? We will look into that later. So before that, we will look into the gunas, properties of yantra, how the yantra should be. Samahitani, Kara, Shlakshna, Sudharani, Surupani, Sugrahani. These are the qualities. You should know this, okay, with by heart and all. Samahitani, according to the measurement, it has to be according to the measurement. Khara, it is hard. Shlakshna, it should be soft. Sudhrudani, having the good strength. Surupani, okay, so good appearance. Sugrahani, so for the grip also should be, means it should have a good gripping instrument. So my question is, how the same instrument have the properties like Khara and Shlakshna? This was my question now in the last class, introductory class. Okay, any answer? क्या हो इसको? हाँ, लिख रहा है क्या? कैसे? ओके, रहने दो. So rather than wasting time, see another word for another meaning of khara. One meaning is hard. Khara means is a zigzag, like in Shastra, Kharapatra, saw will be having zigzag serrations. Okay, here rather than the hard, Kharatva means the instrument should have a serrations in the mouth. So to hold the tissue with a proper grip, okay, hold the needle with the proper grip. So it should have the serrations in the mouth of the instrument. So that is what the Khara means. Kharapatra means saw only, no? Saw is having, because it's a zigzag structure only, it's also called as a Kharapatra. So here the Kharatva, of course, is a hard is another meaning, but here you better to take it as the instrument should have serrations on its mouth. Soft, it should not be too hard. Okay. Coming to Swastika Yantra first. Swastika Yantrani, what is that? Next. So Ashtadadasha Angula, that is a measurement of the instrument. So you know this is a swastik now. So is this instrument resembling as that of swastika? So it has two blades here. This also has two blades which are got intersected. So here also, so this is the handle, and this handle blade comes on the other side, and this handle blade comes on the opposite side, and both handles are joined with the keela joint. Are you agree this is a swastik yantra? So instrument, as I told now, animal mouth based and bird mouth based. So animal mouth based instruments are Simha Mukha Swastika Yantra. Okay. Next one is Vyagra Mukha Swastika Yantra. Second one, Ruk Mukha Swastika Yantra. Can you see this? Does it resembles like this? Tarada Mukha Swastika Yantra, Ruksha Mukha Swastika Yantra, Dvipi Mukha Swastika Yantra, Marjara Mukha Swastika Yantra, Shrugala, Mruga, and Simha, Vyagra, Ruk, Tarada, Mruga, Ruksha, Dvipi, Marjara, and Shrugala. So totally 9 yantras which falls under this category. Which category? So animal based, animal mouth based resembling swastikantras, because number of swastikantras are, so 9 is over, no? Swastikantra resembling as that of the mouth of the birds. So does it look like as that of a bird mouth? Is it as that of beak? No. Okay. Kakamukha, Kankamukha, Kurura, Chasa, Basa, Shashadata, Ullu, Chilli, Shena, Gudra, Kroncha, Brungaraja, Anjali Karna, and Avabhanjana, Nandi Mukha. Okay. So these are the instruments resembling as that of the beak of the bird. Different birds. Coming to uses, what is the use here? So use here, asti vidishta shalyodharanartha. Uses of the swastikantra. To remove or to handle the deep seated structures. Okay. So deep seated structures are handled with the forceps which are resembling as that of the bird's beak. Okay. And the things which are stuck or which are hard to remove, to have a proper grip, the swastikandra which are resembling as that of the mouth of the animals, those instruments are used. So here bone means very hard to handle, and bone is deeper structure. Next one is sandhansha yantra. Dhansha means to bite. Okay, the yantra which bite the tissue. Okay. Sanigraho anigrahasya sandhansho shodasha angula bhavataha. So instrument having the length of shodasha angula. So those are two types, that is sanigraha and anigraha. So you can, if you have seen the tissue holding forceps, is it or not? One will be a plain tissue holding forceps and another one will be toothed tissue holding forceps. Which is sanigraha, which is has a better grip on the tissue? Toothed forceps. Then if it has a better grip, then why you use untoothed forceps? To handle the delicate tissue. Okay. So that is the two variants of sandhansha yantra. You can see here, this one is sanigraha, anigraha. Anigraha. This one you can hold, this is a laparoscopic instrument. Okay. You can catch the instrument and lock it. Once you lock it, it will become sanigraha. Okay. So this one, if you take the toothed one, then it becomes sanigraha. Okay. Coming to talayantra. So there are two variants of talayantra, ekatala and dvitala. Matsya talavat. How the scoop should be? As that of the palate of the fish. So the instrument having a spoon shaped structures, scoops and all, not scopes, scoops. Those comes under talayantra. There are two types of talayantra, ekatala and dvitala. So one means instrument having ekatala. This is either side it has scoops. Is it or not? It's a dvitala. Is a length is 12 angula. The uses of swastikandra is uses of swastikandra. means astigata shalyoddharanartha. Here karna nasa nadi shalya nama haranartham, where to operate on the structures like the ear, nostrils and the other passages. You have to remember this. Coming to Nadi Yantra, tubular instruments. Nadi Yantra, so Nadi Yantrani Aneka Prakaranani, Aneka Prayojanani, Ekato Mukha, Anyato Ubeyato Mukhani. There are Aneka Prakaranani, there are different variants. How many Nadi Yantras are there? 20? 20, no? So that is not the final classification. There are Aneka Prakaranani, 20 he has quoted. Okay, Aneka Prayojanani, there are different uses. He has told the 4 uses of Nadi Yantra, but there are Anek uses, there are different uses. One is tubular instrument having one opening and Ubhayato Mukhani, Eka Mukhani and Ubhayato Mukhani. Some instruments are having single opening, like for example, any instrument having single opening. This one is a tubular instrument, okay, having single opening. This is another instrument, proctoscope, no? Good. So it has 2 openings. Both are tubular instrument, is it or not? Coming to the uses of the Nadi Yantra. च तानि श्रोतोगत शल्योद्धरणार्थ रोग दर्शनार्थ आचूषणार्थ क्रिया सौकर्यार्थ. These are the 4 uses of tubular instruments. What are those? Shrotogata shalyoddharanartha, to handle the structures and to remove the foreign bodies, something like that. Roga darshanartha, to visualize the pathology, like endoscopy we do, proctoscopy. Roga darshanartha. Achushanartha, to suck, like suction tip and all. So those comes under the, means those are all Nadi Yantra, no? And Kriya Saukaryartha. Kriya Saukaryartha means which helps to do the procedures. For example, proctoscope helps to visualize, Roga Darshanartha. And proctoscope help us to perform the procedure also, that is Kriya Saukaryartha. Oh, I wanted to show the photos. कैसे करेंगे? पॉज कर दो.